Hey guys, my name's Matt from the Obliviscaris.
I'm Benji from the Obliviscaris, and we're going to show you the few gear we use live. Yeah, let's start with what we're actually having currently. So, the whole sound that you hear comes from that, the Fractal Audio AX8. We have been using the Fractal Audio AXFX Ultra for a couple of years, and we just recently upgraded to these ones, like literally a few days ago.
Yep. So they're still pretty new, we're still
Yeah.
tweaking stuff as we go, we haven't really got a controlled area where we can dial in our tones properly. We just use the PAs just wherever we go.
So,
Still
but it's really great. It's just very easy, and that's everything. We just rock on stage, plug it, play, go. So you imagine
straight into the PA.
the time you can save at festivals and things like that. Just an expression pedal, and that's it for us, really. We've only used 3 different tones, mainly, because that's all we've been dialing in these few days. So there's like a rhythm one, for just the metal and most of what we're gonna play through. A clean one, which is an acoustic simulation, and it also has a like spacey kind of effect. And we have the lead one for all your shred needs. I really love Fractal Audio. Like I have for years. When we were playing the AXFX Ultra, we need the rack unit and we need the pedal to control the rack, and now all we need is a pedal board. So that was the reason why we went with that.
Yeah. So the AX8 is pretty much the AXFX2, but compressed down into the AX8 pedal board. Like it doesn't have everything that the AXFX2 has, but it's got everything that we need to play live.
Even for recording at home, you know, that's all I'm gonna do. Plug that into my interface and record, because that's what I was doing with the AXFX Ultra. And yeah, so totally road-proof, well built. Very happy with that. So as far as the sound goes, that beautiful cable here runs into our in-ear unit down there, which we hide wherever we can on stage, usually next to our drum machine right there. And from here, everything gets treated through that, which is a Mackie DL1608, and that thing ends up on your iPad or iPhone and whatever, and this is how we set our in-ears. You see we have the list, the bass, we have me, Benji, Matt, Zen, Tim, the violin, everything, and we just do our own levels. It's that simple.
We all have our own band. So
A1 is me.
I'm A2.
Is A2, that's his mix. Yeah. And really, that's how we hear ourselves every night, because we do not use the wedges. That's another 10 minutes saved when you need to set up. And we just use this AKG thing for wireless receiver. And that's it. I play Esp Guitars, so should everyone. Incredible, does ESP need an introduction really? Every single guy who can play guitar went through ESP at one point or another. That's a full custom Japanese one. It's based on the Horizon 3 model, which is I guess the latest model, except it's a 7-string, they don't make it 7-string. Left-handed, they don't make it left-handed. Reversed headstock, it doesn't have a reversed headstock. And a Kaler bridge for my floating, because I love floating bridges, and I really needed that. So quilted maple top, mahogany body, ebony fret wood, like pretty classic really. Just very efficient, very reliable, and gorgeous. Love it. DSL strap, endorsed by them as well, just like Matt. It's got our little logo on it. And Simo Duncan, Pegasus and Sentient, the classics. I used to be an active pickup kind of guy, but ever since we switched to that, like we don't really need that much gain anymore, so I chose the definition of the gain output these days. It really suits the music anyway. And for the picks, I've got the Tortex Dunlop USA 114, the super classic one that anybody can buy anywhere, and we're endorsed by them, and they're great. Always been using them. Strings, Elixir strings, nothing else. 1056, which is 1049 for the 6 ones. Your classic 1049, light one, I think you call it light here, and 56 for the bigger one, the low B. And yeah, classic. So I've had like 2 electric guitars in my life because I'm left-handed. So gear, I don't know what gear is, no idea. it's gotta be efficient and fast. Nothing else matters when you're playing live. For about 12 years, all I used is an EFG 707. Just wanted to play like Churchill Dinner, you know, from Death. So I was like, if you can do it, I'm gonna do it too. But yeah, I just really like having that option now these days, especially for acoustics and stuff. I still play most of my leans on the bridge pickup, but if I go really high, yeah, I will switch to the neck one. I'm not too fussed. I still really like that, you know. I shake my playing, I would say, around that kind of setup.
So I've got the PRS custom 24 7-string, the SE model. It's got a mahogany back, beveled maple top with a flame maple veneer, maple neck, rosewood fretboard with the bird inlays. The pickups, I've got the SE HFS for the bridge pickup, and the neck pickup is the SE vintage bass. Just push-pull tone knobs, volume, 3-way blade switch. Ernie ball strings, 10 to 56, which is pretty. It's like a regular slinky, standard sort of string. I've been playing the Prs guitars for over 10 years now. I started off with a custom 22, one of the core models back in 2006. I first got it, used it to record Portal of Eye and the Aurora Vale, and played countless shows with it. And then when we did Citadel's a 7-string album, and so I needed a 7-string guitar, but the 7-string doesn't come in the core model, so I had to switch back to the SE brand of guitars. But they're still great, they feel great, they play great. It's just, yeah, very happy with them. If they do bring them out in the core model though, I'll be one of the first ones to get one. So yeah, like I pretty much just play only rhythm in Neo. There's a couple of odd solos here and there, or lead parts. So predominantly staying on the bridge pickup and using, like we showed before, got my metal rhythm tone, my clean rhythm tone, and my lead tone, tread tone. That's like, I'd normally use about 4 effects, but at the moment we're getting away with the 3 just because the thing is still so brand new. We're still tweaking what we actually need first.